How many times have you been arrested as an adult, Mr. Little?
Sure, I done lost count.
He was a tour de force on screen.
Hey, look, I ain't never put my gun on no citizen.
You are amoral. You are a parasite who leeches off
Just like you,
the culture of drugs. Excuse me? What?
I got the shotgun. You got the briefcase. It's on the game, though, right?
Known for playing what many would go on to call the greatest character on television ever, Omar Little from The Wire.
A man got to have a code.
Michael K. Williams, the beloved actor and performer from East Flatbush, Brooklyn, was found dead in his New York apartment on Monday afternoon.
A family member discovered Williams dead.
Drug paraphernalia was found in the home.
While the cause of his death is still unknown, the NYPD is investigating it as a possible drug overdose.
It's one of those things where you never expect someone who seems to be at the prime of their career to succumb to something like this.
Williams, electrifying audiences with rousing and chilling performances as Chalky White in the period gangster series Boardwalk Empire.
These here my daddy tools.
What are you gonna do with them?
Well, I ain't building no bookcase.
Inmate Freddie Knight in The Night Of, and most recently as Montrose Freeman, the complicated, closeted father in Lovecraft Country.
I'm still your goddamn daddy!
For which the Emmy-nominated Williams has been favored to win this year as Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series.
Michael K. Williams is an actor who has brought so much tenderness and humanity to these kinds of roles that over the years had been really, unfortunately, stereotyped on TV. And he did that throughout his career.
Stars from all over taking to social media to share their shock and grief for the icon gone too soon at just 54. Before his decades-long career as an actor, Williams was actually a dancer, telling Queen Latifah on her show about his start.
I saw a Janet Jackson video and lost my mind with Rhythm Nation. Yeah. And I was like, and then my light bulb went off. I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and become a backup dancer for Janet Jackson. You know?
He'd go on to perform with some of pop's biggest stars and choreographed the music video for Crystal Waters' hit 1994 single, 100% Pure Love. But it was that distinctive scar on his face that changed the trajectory of his entire career.
You're not nearly as scary as I thought you were going to be.
The actor telling Dan Harris in 2008 how he got it.
You know, 25 years old, ballroom brawl, drinking and drugging, you know, out of my mind.
It became this distinctive, defining characteristic of him. It sort of helped him create this balance between edge and tenderness and, you know, this hardened past, but a hope for a warmer future.
And I will put a bullet in all y'all behind what happened right now. You heard?
But it was his nuanced role as Omar Little in The Wire, a black, openly gay hustler that was unheard of in Hollywood, which cemented Williams' star power.
As you told me, I would be successful for playing an openly gay thug on television. I couldn't have seen this coming in a million years.
Up until that point, so many people had never seen a black gay man on TV. And when they had seen them, it was in the guise of flamboyance and flightiness. But Omar Little, you know, on top of being this really, you know, sort of fascinating anti-hero, his sexuality became a part of his identity that couldn't be ignored.
I'll be seeing God long
his
before
portrayal
I
as
see
Little,
his
so iconic, it garnered the attention of President Barack Obama.
Omar's, by the way, my favorite character.
What did you think when you heard Barack Obama said you were his favorite character?
You know, my first reaction about that was based on my mother. To see the proudness in her face and to see how her eyes lit up made my day. It really made my day.
But despite his successes, the actor was candid about living a dual life. His days on sets met with nights on the street. Williams detailed his struggle with drug addiction to Tamron Hall.
A lot of people often think that when a person puts down the drug or the alcohol, that all the problems go away. That couldn't be further from the truth. Drugs and alcohol are not the problems. They're merely symptoms of the problem.
Something that he sort of kept secret for a few years and revealed only in 2012, that when he was shooting The Wire and playing Omar, he was leading a secret double life where he was also suffering a cocaine addiction and actually was living homeless in Newark. I think he wanted to make sure that people knew what he overcame in order to get to where he was.
Out of his pain and trauma came light from Williams.
How to use our voice.
Who used his celebrity to champion causes and fight for justice in circumstances reminiscent of his own.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Working alongside young people with Crew Count, the organization he co-founded to empower voters in over-policed communities.
I know one thing, I am tired of seeing the police department being called for our mental health crisis that we have in our community.
I think he really saw his performances and his activism to be one and the same mission. It would be really hard to look back at his life and his career and his legacy without seeing those two things intertwined.
Whether it was in person or on screen, the aura that came with him was infectious and indelible. If nothing else, Michael K. Williams was real, a far cry from the reputation of the industry he dominated, and living proof that art and our greatest contributions can be manifested from even our deepest imperfections.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.